back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're with Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us here in the Hall of Doom are the mighty supervillains. That's right, folks. This is our weekly League Alert, and this week it is with the mighty supervillains. And as you see, as I pan around me here, as always, these guys are showing me up completely as they look amazing. Look at that, all the way up the top there. We've got Earth Queen, we've got Abby Kazan, we've got Terrible Trenton. Who else have we got here? G and Nosha. Look at that fantastic looking costume. We've got Ms. Starry. We've got E equals MC squared. We've got Filiana. Hello, Filiana. We've got Valor Sparks. We've got the Missive. We've got Mystic Witch. We've got our old favourite villain there, Laughlass. Big hello to you. We've got GentlemanSkull next to me here. We've got Darlingnova. Who else have we got? Doomflay, All-Knowing Destroyer. We've got Thundering Genesis. We've got Addicted to Muffins down the front, Nibel Grayson. Wonder if they're related to Dick Grayson. Great looking costume you've got there. We've also got Thunder, Doomflay, and up the top here we've got Flying Fox, All-Knowing Destroyer. Who's that right up the top? Terra Gash there. How is this, folks? We've got over the side Psychotics as well. Valor Sparks, hello to you. These guys never fail to impress me. Their costumes are just incredible. And in fact, this week there was, oh, look at that laugh. Laughlass has turned into one of the little toy girls. That's creepy as, isn't it? I hate those things. Oh my god. Give me nightmares. They're like those clowns. This week, some of the guys decided to dress up as either a demon or an animal. And you can see about half of them here are in that particular form. Great to see. And by the way, look at this. We've got Alcestis. They look slightly familiar if you ask me. There's a nice tribute costume. Darlingnova in the background there as well. And I'm pretty sure they're the ult of Darlingspore over on the Super Zeros. And of course, a lot of these guys here are from the Super Zeros. E equals MC squared, hello. And it's great to have them over here on the villains side. And of course, we're here today to do ourselves a villainous run. That's right, every week we do a random draw, of course, trying to find 3 other team members so we can go and run ourselves an instance. This week is no exception. Well, with the exception that I have myself a cold. I wish I could shake this cold, so sorry for my voice sounding all sniffly and snuffly. Anyhow, folks, you know how it works. We're very shortly going to do a random draw from the supervillains here, and 3 others will join us in a yet unknown alert. We'll find out very soon what that is. In the meantime, folks, enjoy the sights and sounds of our villainous counterparts, the supervillains here in the Hall of Doom, and we'll be right back. And here we are, folks. We've got our team for this week, our super villain team, our evil side of the league here in the Hall of Doom. And you can see starting on the left there, we've got Darlingnova. Big hello to Darlingnova, wearing my favourite colour scheme there, which is purple and black. You know, Regina J. Lacerta would be very proud of you. Looking very awesome there with the wings and the tiger skin, by the way. Great outfit. And you can see there that Darlingnova is a controller. Next up, we've got Doomflay. Will you look at this costume? That is evil incarnate, if you ask me. Doomflay is also, by the way, Fair Blitz. Look at that evil chuckle. Fair Blitz, great costume you've got there. And Doomflay, you can see, is a DPS with their bone wings and their skull head and their spiky mohawk. That is one heck of an outfit there. Well done, Doomflay, aka Fair Blitz. Great looking costume there. And then, of course, rounding out our team, we've got GentlemanSkull on the end here. Also looking frightfully evil, also in the role of DPS with, again, purple and black. We like that. Hello to you. Look at those creepy looking eyes there. There is no doubt about it. This week, it's all about the bad side of us. It's the evil side of the Super Zeros, aka the supervillains. Now, what are we going to run this week? We're not really sure. You can see we've got 30, 18, and 25. And of course, myself at level 30 is the level range for this week. And if we go into our on-duty menu, and if we go into our alerts, you can see we've got a choice here of Area 51. We've got Gorilla Island, we've got Hive Moon Base, and we've got Oolong Island. So a nice healthy choice of alerts that we can run. We'll consult with the team and see which one they'd like to do. Maybe we'll do Area 51. I'm just kidding. No, we're not going to do Area 51. So it will be either Gorilla Island, Hive Moon Base, or Oolong Island. And we'll be right back very shortly with our decision. And here we are, folks. We're lined up, ready to rock and roll. Let's leap straight inside the on-duty menu here into our alert menu. And which instance has been chosen for today? The team has decided Gorilla Island is where we're headed. So let's select that down the bottom there and queue up for this. And of course, you know how it works. We click on the role selection down there. Given that we're on Seraphis here, who is our bow-wielding, gadget-wielding supervillain, we're not going to be doing tank or healer. You can see here, it says the role is unavailable to your power type. What we've got is controller or DPS. Now, I'm actually going to go damage in this instance, and we can tick over here. Ready, you can see Doomflay is taking damage. Darlingnova has gone with controller. GentlemanSkull is DPS as well, and I am going to choose damage. We are ready. Let's hit select. Ready. And hopefully there it is. Because we've already got a full team, we can enter our Gorilla Island instance right away, which is fantastic. No waiting for us. And here we are on the inside. Let's have a chat to Dr. Monroe. And we know that Dr. Monroe, of course, allows us to repair up and buy our supplies. And look at that, good lord, I definitely needed to repair. Let's see what we can buy, plus or classic. I'll buy a couple of pluses, although I know I already have some extremes, I think. Something big. Let's have a look in our inventory. We'll just line up over here as we take a look at the instance. Let's have a look inside. What have we got? Let's see, we've got 9 Soda Cola Supremes. That should hopefully do it. And I've got another 8 over there. So yes, for once I'm actually prepared. Will you look at that? Now you guys know how this works, of course. We are here in Gorilla Island. If we have a look at the map, you can see it's broken up into 4 distinct areas. And the first area we've got to tackle is the southernmost one down here where I'm wriggling my mouse. We've got a couple of objectives which we have to disable the teleporter consoles. There are 4 of those. And we have to transport the cargo crates back here. Behind us you can see here where we have to bring these crates back. So we have to go down this corridor, go out into the main part there where there are lots of Gorilla Grodd's forces, by the way. And we've got to try and pick up these cargo crates and bring them back here. And you guys know how it works. We get an arrow above our head and that points us in the direction that we have to bring them back to. And that is right here. Now normally, of course, we like to stick together as a team, but for this particular part, we generally need to split up so that we can get the transport cargo crates done. So don't be too alarmed. So I think without further ado, it is time for us to rock and roll with Darlingnova, Doomflay, and of course GentlemanSkull. What a team. Wish us luck, folks, as we head out here into the great wide open and take it to the UGA soldiers straight away. And of course, I am a little bit over leveled, as will Darlingnova be. That's okay though. You see we've also got, who's that, GentlemanSkull, who is playing it a little bit more at level, which is level 18. Right, so there you go. You can see that Doomflay is picking up one of the crates there. So you should see him running it around the corner. There we go. That's the one. That's what we want to see. Let's hop over here and see how everybody is going. We can lend a hand. Now there are the consoles, by the way. You can see Darlingnova there is disabling one of the teleporter consoles. Great stuff. So that is 1 out of 4 of those. We like that. And it looks like there's a crate. No, that's another console over there. We'll take out this soldier. There we go. Let's see if I can do one of my rain of arrows. Oh, I love that. I love that ability. Right, so of course these teleporter consoles, what they're doing are bringing in the enemy forces, you can see here, into those pads. So of course we want to shut that down, and you can see they're all sparking now. So that will actually stop the flow of enemy soldiers coming in, which is exactly what you want, especially again if you're running this at level. Right, so we're looking for more crates. There's one over there. Let's go grab one. We'll take back one ourselves so you can see how this works. There we go, and yeah, there it is. The arrow above our head. We literally just follow that. Oh, and of course you can get knocked down as well by the enemy, which is very cool. We do like that, even though it's annoying. And we can super speed as well. We're just going to go back out to the front where we started. You can see we've only got 1 out of 10 of these transport crates done. And all we have to do is fly into that zone. There it is, it drops down, and hopefully there it is, 2 out of 10. Well done, us. And here comes some more. Oh, and look at that, GentlemanSkull. He's got friends. Good lord. There we go. We'll grab their attention, take them off GentlemanSpore's back. There we go. Good teamwork there. Well done, guys. And you can see we're up to, what is it, 2 out, there it is, 3 out of 10 for the transport crates. Looks like all the teleporters have already been taken down thanks to the rest of the team, which is great. Now, once again, folks, excuse my snivels. Haven't been able to shake this cold for some reason. Trust me, I wish it would go away as much as you guys probably do listening to me there. My apologies, folks. It's been one of those times here in Melbourne. It's sort of end of autumn, beginning of winter, which means lots of colds and flus. And you know what it's like when you get on a tram chock full of people in the morning, full of germs and disgusting. Ugh. Yep, it's no wonder I've picked something up. Alright, so the guys are doing great. We've got 6 out of 10 so far. And I'm getting taken down here by these UGA soldiers. Now, of course, once we've done this, if I remember right, thank you, Darlingnova. If I remember right, we are going to get ourselves a mini-boss. Our first mini-boss, of course. There are a number of them in this instance. Lots and lots of fun. It's a great fun run to do, by the way, when you're first leveling up in the game. It's one of the earlier instances. It's a nice little introduction to exactly how they work and just to show off that they are all so different. We love that about DCUO, of course. Now, at any time that you're passing by the doctor, there's Darlingnova. Anytime you're passing by the doctor, you can repair up. If you've been killed already, I highly recommend you do that. Go along there and get your repairs, and of course you can also get more soda colas, which is great as well. Alright, so we're looking for more. Maybe there's some underneath here. What do we got? 9 out of 10. One more. There it is, over in the corner. There we are, and GentlemanSkull should be able to pick that up, hopefully. There we go, off he goes. That will be the last transport away, as they say. And I'd imagine that very shortly we're going to have a boss fight on our hands. Let's pick up our loots, and we'll look at what goes on in 1 second from up here. I'd say that we're going to have a trigger cutscene very shortly once that cargo crate gets... Yep, there it is. It's been deployed.
My fighting style is honed by my fierce intelligence. You cannot hope to best me, but I encourage you to try.
Oh, we will try. We will try indeed, Tiny. Let's wait for the rest of the guys and gals. Where are they? Here they come. Here's GentlemanSkull, and there is Doomflay as they make their way over. So once again, folks, we've got GentlemanSkull on DPS, we've got Darlingnova on controller, and Doomflay on DPS, and myself, of course, also on DPS. Alright, let's see if we can hop over here and take this guy out. Again, it's our first mini-boss. Here he is. This is the guy we want. This is Tiny. Now, I'm going to go easy on the DPS, just so this is a bit of a longer fight, because, of course, otherwise it's going to be all over way too quickly because I'm too high. And we can see how the guys are attacking this. Okay, you can see GentlemanSkull. Oh, look at that. We are done. Didn't last long at all. And there is our first loot. Our first nice loot from the instance. And you can see there, it's a neck piece. A luminous alien amulet. And that requires level 13.
Ultra-Humanite's missiles are pointed at Metropolis. As fun as that would be, our mission is to teach him a lesson, not do his work for him. Find the system launchers and change the target coordinates to this island. Yes, you heard me. Then take out Ultra-Humanite's cage test subjects. They are contaminated and cannot be allowed to survive.
Thank you very much. 10 internet points for anyone who can tell us who that is talking to us. Now you can see we've already got our next objectives. If we have a look on the map, no, not that, the map, there we go. You can see it's sending us up further north into this central area here of Gorilla Island. And if we have a look at our objectives, you can see we've got a couple of things to do. We've got to change the missile launch codes. We've got 10 of those to do. And we have to eliminate contaminated test subjects. 10 of those as well. So we're going to have our work cut out for us, of course, if we were at level. Let's do it. You can see Doomflay there is saying, bring it on. Now, if this is your first time in here, you probably want to have a good old look around. And by the way, look at how amazing it is here. This, by the way, is a crashed ship. It is awesome, and we like it a lot. But there are a lot of collectibles around here. And if you go hunting, you will find them. And I highly recommend that if you are running this, that you hang about afterwards and go for a good old roam around the area, because you're going to get yourself a lot of collections, and we all love them. Let's have a look at our loot that's come up here. I will pass on them just because I'm too high. And here comes the team. Darlingnova and Doomflay. Good stuff, guys. And there's one of those Yes, that's one of the contaminated subjects. You can see the count has gone up there. It is now 1 out of 10. GentlemanSkull as well has arrived. Hello, hello. There are the missile launch code terminals. Thank you, Doomflay, taking down one of those. Alright, good start. Let's break these guys out. There we go. Now once again, we're too high level, but it is a lot of fun if you're playing this at level. And don't think it's as easy as this by any stretch of the imagination. A lot of people get killed in here. Not necessarily because these mobs are particularly hard, but more because there are a ton of them. And it's that swarm effect. And you guys have seen it time and time again. I guess if you've watched my show, you'll know that out in solo land, when we're doing things running around solo, that things can get very out of hand very quickly if we let too many enemies swarm us, even if they're not that hard. So you do have to be careful. There we go, innovative inertron boots. Hopefully someone will grab those who needs them. Alright, so our count so far looks to be, what is it, 3 out of 10 for the contaminated test subjects. There's another one right there. And of course we've got to do these missile codes. And you can see just how many enemies are here around this terminal. It is nasty stuff. There's a couple of terminals in fact. There you go, you can see the guys over there. Have they taken out that other terminal? I think so. Let's grab this one ourselves. There we go, good job. Alright, so it looks like we've got 5 out of 10 of the test subjects done, and we've got 3 out of 10 of these missile codes down. So there's another terminal there. Oops, let's pick him up. And as always, of course, the team doing a fantastic job. There's GentlemanSkull hopefully taking down the 4th missile launch code terminal. Yes, well done. And again, if you're at level, these can be very, very big pools. And it is very, very easy to die in here. There we go, good stuff, GentlemanSkull. Thank you very much. Let's hop down here. I think there's a bunch of them in this area. Well, thanks very much. Go there. Hope the heroes kick your ass. No hope. No hope at all. And big knockbacks there as well, of course. Alright, well done us. Let's head over to the other side of this area. And doesn't it look fantastic, by the way, folks? It is just an awesome looking zone. I love this. The way they've designed it is brilliant, as is all of their instances, if you ask me. Now, if you're looking for the next ones, they're generally upstairs. A lot of people sort of say, hey, hang on, we've only done 6 and 6. Where are the rest of them? They're upstairs, tucked away in these extreme corners, I guess. There we go, a nice volley of arrows there. I love playing on Seraphis. Love me some bows. A lot of you guys say, hey, how come, Sambo, you use your bow for melee so much? Well, the answer to that is because it is just so much fun. Yes, I know it's a ranged weapon, but you know what? Bashing things with this bow, the animations are just amazing. I love it. It's just way too much fun. Alright, some more loot has dropped for us there. Some alloyed Synthium leggings. Let's distribute that out to the team. And there we go, you can see we're 9 out of 10 for the test subjects, and we are 8 out of 10 for the codes. And we need to find the rest of them, so we're going to have a bit of a good look around. Looks like there's something over here. Here we go. And it looks like they're inside behind a glass wall. We're going to have to go around the outside. There we go, and this looks like it could be the last one. And there it is. Defeat Bean is our new objective.
In your mindless shopping malls, humans. This is no place for your stunted intellects.
Our stunted intellects? Alright, I think we've got to teach this guy a lesson. What do you reckon? Now, he's normally out in the centre area. There he is. There has been, oops, and we've aggroed him already. Let's go out the front, into the centre, and hopefully the rest of the guys and gals will arrive here. There we are. Now, once again, I am not going to do too much damage on him, and that is so that the other guys can actually have a crack at it. And he's still able to knock me down. And there we go, getting ourselves some nice blue loot. Grats, guys, well done. Let's have a look and see what it is. Massive Gorilla Tech rifle. Alright, that's not for us, of course, but hopefully that'll go to somebody deserving.
The island is almost fully under Ultra-Humanite's control. Overload the teleport system throughout the area and keep his forces down.
Alright, you heard the lady. Let's have a look on our map. You can see we now have to head off to the western area of the instance, and we've got an objective here, which is to override the backup security systems, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So if we can head out, it can be a little bit confusing trying to get around, but you basically look for the open cracks, and you can see, look at how huge this area is, by the way. It is a real sight for sore eyes. Love the instances in this game. And look at that, we've got molten lava pouring down the mountainside there. But this here is our new area, and we've got to override these backup security systems. It is swarming with Gorilla Grodd's forces. And turrets as well. We've got these lava turrets. Now these are well worth taking down, by the way, because they can add to a lot of the damage to your team. You can see there, they're spewing out lava. So if you can, assign somebody in your team to take them out ASAP, because they can really be make or break stuff. And there's another turret. Look at that, they're absolutely everywhere. And it's kind of like a gauntlet around here too, by the way. You really want to take them out. Let's go over and help our fellow teammates over there. Alright, looks like we're doing a good job. We've got none of them down so far, but there we go. The first one looks like it's being taken down. Let's see if we can do this. And that's another thing, by the way. Those turrets tend to interrupt your ability to actually take these control panels down, which can be nasty. As always, we're surrounded by great players here. We've got Doomflay, which again is Fair Blitz from our superheroes, our Super Zeros. And we've got Darlingnova, which is Darling Spore from over on our Super Zero side. And we've also got Doomflay there as well. Thanks for coming along today, guys, by the way. We always appreciate everybody's time. There we go. 4 out of 10 of these have been done. Good job. All right, now, as always, it looks like we generally have to go upstairs. And yes, there we go, up on the ramparts above us. I love that move there, the whirlwind type move. It's great. Here comes Doomflay, doing the right thing, of course. By the way, picking up objects in the environment and actually throwing them at the enemy, which is something that I don't do nearly enough. Oh, there's GentlemanSkull over the back there getting chased. Let's see if we can help him out. There we go, we must look after each other's teammates. That's how you play in DCUO, and more importantly, of course, that's how you play if you're in the Supervillains or the Super Zeros. We have no lone wolves in our leagues. It will not be tolerated at all. And of course, these guys are a great example of exactly how we should be playing. There we are, 5 out of 10 of these backup security systems done, and that takes it over to 6. So we've just got to find the other 4. Good job, guys. There we go, 7 out of 10. And again, I'm just laying back a bit off the DPS Otherwise, it's just going to be a ruffle stomp, and that's no fun. Of course, we do like to have fun. It's not all about being the best, it's about having the best fun. That's what our leagues are all about, and our members know it all too well. Our Super Zeros and Super Villains family that we love so much. Alright, there go the last two. You can see 8 out of 10. Let's go in there and take it to them. And there goes GentlemanSkull coming up, pulling up the rear there. Doomflay and Darlingnova taking up one of the consoles. Thank you very much. We are doing very well. Of course, a couple of us are level 30, so that is to be expected. And there goes the last one. We now have to set the detonation timers.
Set the detonation timers on each missile crate. I wouldn't stick around after. You'll only have 10 seconds before they explode. Safety first. Then we can deal with the Ultra-Humanite himself.
Safety first, yeah. I bet you she's concerned about safety. So this is the hard part. You have to basically fly around the instance and try and find the rest of these detonation timers. And generally speaking, they're stuffed in the corners. And you can see there's one right there. They have the U symbol above them, of course, and you can see they've got the missiles on the inside. There we go, 2 out of 5. Here's another one over here. And hopefully Darlingnova is going to take that one out as well. Good stuff. And there is Doomflay at the ready with their objects to throw. Again, it's a great practice to get into, and you can see it flying past us there. Well done, mate. Taking out these aerial troopers is a good idea as well, because they can be kind of painful flying around above and raining down hell upon us. Alright, so we're looking for more of these launch codes. Pretty sure there's one. Yeah, there it is, inside. Well done, GentlemanSkull.
5, 4,
and there comes the detonation.
2, 1.
Boom! And that is it. We have taken out the base. Well done, us.
You have defeated the others, but your path ends here, for I possess the Fists of Fury.
And it's our next sub-boss, of course, which is Furious George. Love the name. Go on, 10 internet points for anybody who can tell me who that is a play on. It's a word play on a very popular children's character, I'm sure you know. Here we are with Doomflay, GentlemanSkull and Darlingnova, all fine mighty members of the Supervillains, about to take on Furious George. Let's do it, folks. And again, I'm going to lay back off the DPS just so that these guys can have a good crack at it. We'll basically act as a camera, I guess, and we'll film this as we watch Darlingnova, GentlemanSkull and Doomflay take on Furious George. And there he is. He is down. As we stand next to his defeated body, we'll get new instructions, I'd say, in just 1 second. Defeating and securing the Ultra-Humanites for transport, I'd say, is what we've got to do. Let's have a look at this loot. A prototype Gorilla Tech belt. And again, we're going to pass on that one ourselves. Look at this instance, by the way, folks. How awesome is it? The guys and gals at SOE have done such a great job with all of the alerts and instances in this game. It really makes you feel like a superhero, or in this case a supervillain, as we play through this comic book world. If you're not playing DC Universe already, I highly suggest you come along. And look at that, you can see Doomflay is saying, we look very villainous. We do indeed. Sometimes it's good to play the bad guys. Let's have a look at our map, see where we need to go. You can see we've got ourselves a little quest objective there, and this will be the final area, the final section of this particular instance. You can see we've got to go to the top northwest corner there to pick it up. Without further ado, that's right, big cheers all around. Let's do exactly that. And of course, being flying means we can afford ourselves some great views of this instance. And it's a nice easy way to get in as well. There we go. If we drop down, and look at that, we've got ourselves a collectible as well. Let's just grab that while we're here. Nice, and you can see, by the way, that Doomflay there has completed a feat.
Turrets are active. Nothing will stand in my way. Sound the alarm! The intruders are here!
That's right, the intruders are here. That is us. And you can see now we've got to defeat and secure these Ultra-Humanites, as I said, for transport. There's the rest of the team. Now let's grab this gear, by the way. We've got some Comatite compounds, that is actually a collection. So we're going to greed on that one. Of course, it's not really gear. We all are after collections, no matter what level. That's one of the great things about DCUO as well. So it's always a good idea to try and clear out the top tier of this particular room. And you can see down in the middle there is where the action is going to happen very, very shortly. But we'll wander around the outside and see if we can just clear off what we call the trash.
Nothing can prevent our victory.
And it looks like we've got the attention of the guys down in the middle. That's okay. Just going to quickly go across here. And you can see the lava turrets are online as well. Now I'm going to bring out my little pet. And we'll just quickly have a look at the loot there. We'll pass on that.
The turrets are compromised. Repair them quickly.
Alright, so the way that this works is you really have to try and take out these turrets as soon as possible, because of course they assist the enemy. And you can hear them there saying take action on the turrets there, repair them up. They do get repaired throughout the fight. So you need to try and take them down as much as possible. There you go, you can see them spewing out fireballs there. Let's get rid of this one. Oh, and it stunned me as well. And we got these waves of spec op apes that come in as well. And again, all the time you're trying to take down this guy here, the Ultra-Humanite. So you've got the turrets to deal with, and you've got the spec op apes, and you've got the engineers incoming. Now the engineers are the ones that are actually going to take down the turret damage that you've done. So they're going to repair that. So you do want to take down the engineers as fast as possible so they don't repair those turrets, and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Guards, I require your immediate assistance with
Oh, it looks like somebody is down. Can we rescue them? Hopefully. No. Hopefully.
I require your immediate assistance with these intruders.
No, we didn't get him. We have a man down, and you can see I am about to die as well. In fact, I have also died. So there we go. Doomflay is the only one up, and that just goes to show, guys, that no matter how small you think the instance is in terms of your level, we are 2 level 30s. We still managed to actually die. So there you go. Got to be very careful. You can't get too cocky.
Let me be clear. Repair those turrets or face my wrath.
There we go. No problem. All right, so we're going to make our way all the way back. And that means flying through the entire instance. Oh, and I got hit there. Now, of course, it's not so bad. You can always just follow the marker, which is exactly what we're going to do. And once again, it means we get a nice view of the instance from up on high. And doesn't it look fantastic? Just love it.
No interloper will thwart the rise of my Ultra Gorillas. Gorillas, defeat them while I finalize my calculations.
So we trigger that event once again, and yes, it does reset if you die. That's the price you pay.
Once my Ultra Sustainer turrets are active, nothing will stand in my way.
All right, let's head in there if I can. What's going on? I seem to have got myself stuck flying ahead. That was very, very weird.
A room temperature IQ.
All right, so I think it's time to go to town on these guys.
You have an IQ of 2.
So again, just a very good lesson there, folks, that, you know, it doesn't matter necessarily how big we are.
Don't strain your intellect. Surrender.
It is still completely possible to die.
You don't even know the square pipe. Guards, I require your immediate assistance with these.
And look at that, the lava turrets are active. Let's see if we can go grab them. And I'm getting knocked around all over the place. All right, there's a turret over there. Let's see if we can take it out.
The turrets are compromised. Repair those turrets immediately. Guards, I require your immediate
And you can see the message come up on the screen there. The sustainer turrets are active. There you go. You can see they're actually healing. So we need to take that down. Oh, we're dazed. Go down and take down the sustainer turrets pronto. And look at that, we've died again. Can you believe it, folks? The team is dropping like flies. I'd say I am also going to drop like flies.
Let me be clear. Repair those turrets or face my wrath. Guards, I'm turret.
And there we go, we are down again. So again, it is not an easy instance at all, not by any stretch of the imagination. 2 deaths. Alright folks, what I'll do, I'll repair up and then I'll head back, and of course I'll spare you the pain of flying all the way there, and we'll be right back. Alright, 3rd time is a charm, folks. Let's hope. I'm going to take down these engineers as well, and of course we want to make sure that all of these turrets are effectively offline. And nice healing barrel there, good stuff.
I require your immediate assistance with these intruders.
And I'm going to bring my pet out again. We really, really need that. And there we go, the big molten inferno there. One of my favourite abilities. Good job. And here we go, Ultra-Humanite has joined the fight. It is time for us to take the fight to him.
Let me be clear. Repair those turrets or face my wrath. Assistance with these intruders.
And you see the sustainer turrets are active again.
Let me be clear. Repair those turrets or face my wrath. I require your immediate assistance.
So he is no slacker, this guy. You can see even though we are like almost twice the level of him, he is still able to kick our rear. And definitely in my case, I'm getting a rear kicking there. I need to come over here and grab this barrel. See if we can smash that. Come on. There we go. Get ourselves some much needed healing.
The turrets are compromised. Repair them quickly. Guards, I require your immediate assistance with these intruders.
And there we go. Ultra-Humanite is nearly down. This is edge of our seat stuff, folks. We've already died twice. Can we actually pull it off this time and take him down? And there he is. We did it, folks. Finally, he is down.
So much for ultra-humanizing the planet. We like it as it is, thank you. Minus Brainiac and a hero or two. I wouldn't like to be the Ultra-Humanite when Grodd gets his hands on him. As for you, bravo. I am impressed. Told you out.
And there we go, you heard the lady. We are finally victorious. That was really, really hard, folks. Look at that, sustainer turrets are still functional. Wow, let's have a look at the loot, our well-earned loot in this case. And you can see there, it is Elite Gorilla Tech shoulder guards. So good luck on the roll with that one, guys. And congratulations there, by the way. It looks like GentlemanSkull got that one. All right. There you go. That just goes to show, folks, that you can't get too cocky. Even though we had 2 level 30s here and a 25, as well as GentlemanSkull, who is doing it more at level himself, we still got our rear kicked twice. Can you believe it, folks? There you go. Of course, it wouldn't be a Sambo NZ episode if there weren't deaths. But there we go, folks. That was nail-biting stuff, especially at the end there, although we finally came together as a team and pulled it off. With my teammates here, Doomflay, Darlingnova, and GentlemanSkull, all of whom performed admirably in this particular run. So I think, yes, a cheer is in order there. Well done, guys. We got there in the end. Certainly hope you guys at home enjoyed that instance. We always love Gorilla. You know what? It's nice and simple in terms of knowing how to get around it, but this end fight can be a real challenge, and of course that makes things lots of fun. We like that a lot. Hope you'll join us in the next weekly League event, and by the way, upcoming, I think what we're going to be doing is some duos and some PvP legends. We're going to start mixing it up a little bit in our weekly events rather than just running alerts, and you know what, I can't wait. So if you guys would like to be a part of that, part of some duos, we'll cycle through a few, and some legends PvP, make sure you come along when I send out my invites. But in the meantime, folks, that's it from us here in Gorilla Island. On behalf of myself, Sambo, Seraphis, Doomflay here, Darlingnova, and GentlemanSkull, it's us saying take care. Certainly hope you're having a great day wherever in the world you are. We do look forward to seeing you again next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.